brief demonstration of the Freeance mobile for Cityworks release 5.23. This is a new release, second week of September 2014, and we're going to go into it here. To get this application, you'd have to go to the App Store and either download it or upgrade, but this is going to be Freeance mobile for Cityworks 25.23. Now here we're showing a 22, but this is a 23 release. It's just the in-house versioning number. Down here you'll be able to see 5.2.23, and that'll show you that you're on the new release. Okay, so let's go into some of the new options. One of the first ones is we're going to remember the Cityworks username in between passwords, so we won't have to type in that user ID all the time. Let's go ahead and log in. And one of the first things we're going to show that in work orders here, that we automatically fill out the supervisor and submit to. So we don't have to type those in. That's come from the template settings for that work order. So a little time saving there. We've also got another big feature here, and this one is creating pushpin maps. Now we've always wanted to be able to see where these work orders fall on the map. Well, let's hit the plot command up on the top right here, and we'll go ahead and bring up the map of where those features are. So it just zoomed into them. Maybe we can turn on the wastewater here and see the manhole rehabs. Okay, so that zooms to the extent of where those are. Of course, we can always pan, zoom into those. Hit the zoom plus and we'll zoom into that. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump back out to these. That push pin also applies to individual push pins, so I can go to an individual work order and zoom to an XY, and it will bring up a push pin where that feature is. Okay, so push pin records. We also have a new feature in here of now we can use our geocoding. So if my ArcGIS server has geocoding and I want to zoom to a street address, hit the magnifying glass and it'll bring up the street address. Your system administrator has to set the geocoding in the configuration, but once it's set, I've got standard street address searching. Search, found one address, got a 48% match on it. Click it on and it'll zoom to it. Once again, putting a push pin where we're located. Now we're going to go into inspections because most of the, the rest of the upgrades on the mobile device application revert to or apply to inspections. So one of the things we have on inspections is we have the ability to create a work order off of an inspection now. So I can come down here and create a work order. So I'll go ahead and create a work order. It jumps into a work order. Another item we have here is when we do create a inspection, a new one of the nice things we do is we go right into, once we create it and we hit next here, we'll go right into the observations. Before we had to go into the update screen, so we're right into the observations now. Previously we had to go into the update. You had to save it and then go into the update, but now we go right into the observations when we create it. So we created, we removed some of the additional click tos. We also do branching inspections now. And we also have on inspections, let's update this one, resolution box is a pull down now. So when I go into this, I don't have, I see my template resolutions in here. Now this one just doesn't have anything in for the templates, but that's a pull down now, and that's an enhancement that resolution has a pull down. That's it for the user interface for 23. The big ones are the pushpin maps, and I want to mention about the pushpin maps also. We do understand that when we plot the maps for, let me just go into work orders here, these, now let me go into manhole rehabs. When I go into these maps, pushpin maps, and I see the pushpins being displayed, such as this one down here, we do fully understand that your end users want to be able to click on that and bring up that record. Currently, 5.23 does not do that. We cannot click on that feature and see that work order come up. That is going to be in the next release. We just want to get 23 out and get the pushpin mappings out now. In the next release here in 30 days or so, we'll have that ability to click on that pushpin feature and bring up the work order, service request, or inspection, whatever you're zooming to. And that's it for release 5.2.3 on the device side. For system administrators, there's some updating on the server side, and that's a different video.